Happy Friday, everybody. This is your girl, Christal Jordan with Rolling Out's Reality Check. We're here on a Friday, and we made it through another week, guys. We're all here. We've made it through another week. There's a lot going on here in Atlanta, but I thought it would be great to have a conversation about something a little bit more lighthearted, about something a little bit more fun. And so I am joined by one of the industry's behind-the-scenes juggernauts. He actually has been on the scene quite a few times, but behind the scenes, this man has been behind some of the biggest movies and television shows. He is Black Atlanta defined. Please help me welcome Chris Spencer. Welcome, Chris.
How are you, Christal?
I am well, and I am noticing that you do not look like you have been in quarantine. You're edged up, and you look like you have a haircut.
Yeah, I mean, it's growing back quickly. See all these little? It looks like an aerial view of Georgia. I can't. I do so many of these. I gotta look halfway decent. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's my money, so I have to make sure I'm. But I haven't cut the beard. I just kind of give it a little bit of line. It gets too itchy.
Right.
I have a lot of friends who are Ray Allen and a couple of guys. My friend Edie Clemens. They're doing this George Jefferson challenge. So they haven't cut their hair, and all about this skin yarmulke right here. And yeah, I tried for a day, and I couldn't.
I don't think they should do that. On behalf of Black women everywhere, I don't think we want that.
They're married, so don't nobody want them no more anyway. Not including their wives.
Well, I thank you again for joining us. Like I said, you have been a part of the industry, entertainment, television, movies, and so much comedy that we've seen for years and years. And I'm excited about this project that you're working on, because I feel like when the world is going through pain, trauma, laughter is the one thing, that definitely heals us and brings everybody together.
Yeah, it's great. It's CEEK, but we'll talk more about it whenever you're ready.
Well, tell us about, so you guys you're teaming up with D.L. Hughley and some other comedians to bring a virtual comedy show to all of us on May 1st, correct?
So what makes this different than everything you've seen?
Yes.
With these VR goggles, I'll show you because
they
gave me a pair. Will allow you to see everything in virtual reality, right? So these beautiful specs.
Oh wow!
Here, and you put these on, and it's like you're at the actual club. So boom. I'm watching DL on stage. I can look to my right and see this guy laughing. I can look to my left and see this young lady laughing. I can look at the audience. It's absolutely incredible. Hold on 1 second. We have a flood. Hold on.
Well, you guys are just tuning in again. This is Christal Jordan Reality Check, and I am being joined by comedian, writer, producer, Chris Spencer, who's talking to us about a virtual comedy experience, and he just showed me some pretty cool goggles.
Yes.
So tell us, how can we be a part of this? Do we need the goggles to watch the show? How does this work?
And you go to CEEK.com, and all the information that you'll want and need and love will be right there for you. And not only just comedians, you're going to see Nas and all these other concerts that you would never see.
Oh, wow.
You never not only see, but see in scene like this.
In real time.
360 degrees, you can see all these people.
Right, as opposed to like we are right now, where there's
heads.
It's
flat, it's 2D. This is so 2019.
Right.
2037.
What is the cost? Do you know any of that? Like what does this cost? And obviously this is something that we may be needing a lot in the future. So is there a one-time fee, or is there
there's different levels of membership on how in tune or how close you want to be with that celebrity. So go to CEEK, I hope ain't no Crips online. CEEK.com. And every question you need answered will be right there. And wait till you see the actual library of talent that's already on there. You're going to be blown away.
That's dope. That's really dope. We gotta see the goggles again. Some people said the goggles looked really fly. Show us again.
Here's somebody wearing them. Okay. So here they are. Boom. You actually just put your phone inside here.
Oh, cool.
Bam. Put it on, and then you it's incredible. And get the goggles for gaming too. So if you're not watching CEEK, CEEK, they actually have games that your kid. I mean, you'll be on CEEK, but not just the concerts, but there's games and it's insane. You're gonna want those goggles for everything else you do too.
Right. Well, that's dope. So it's not just comedy, but tell us about the comedy experience on May 1st. Yes.
So everybody's gonna. Quite a few comedians are coming on and doing different things.
Okay.
On my channel, I'm not gonna do straight stand up. I'm gonna do some stuff that's different. Like I want to do a show called Still Standing, where I'm gonna interview those comedians that we knew and grew up and loved, and just figure out what they're doing now. Where is George Wallace right now?
Right.
Where's Michael Collier and Bruce? Like these dudes are legends.
Right.
You know, if they come to our town, we hear about them, we go see them, and then they're gone.
Right.
Like, you know, once you kind of become a road warrior, or you're not doing TV and film as much, you're not going to get interviewed on Fallon. You're not going to do 10 minutes on, you know, on Kimmel.
Right.
I'm going to have it where I'm mano a mano with these dudes who gave me my voice.
Yes.
And this audience is going to learn and get to hear and actually ask questions as I ask them questions and figure out what they're doing, because a lot of these dudes are doing better than they were when they were actually in the game, like mainstream Hollywood. A lot of them have taken their money and they're owning grocery stores and shopping centers and schools, and they're doing other kind of they're shooting documentaries. Like there's so much stuff going on with these guys we grew up with that this channel is going to actually shed light on some of our superstars. Nice.
Now you've always been one of the people that's behind the scenes and kind of really cultivating.
Let me close the door. I saw a fly. Don't move. Yes. Sorry.
You are one of those people that have been helping us laugh throughout the years. I gotta say, my personal favorite, I was talking to my girlfriends about this when I know I was going to interview you, Real Husbands of Hollywood. I don't know if you guys could bring that back or if you could put that on.
It's actually on Amazon.
It is on Amazon. Cool.
All 5 seasons, I believe, are still on Amazon. Yeah, I'm actually in the process of writing the movie.
Oh my God.
So
when that happens, please, Rolling Out will definitely support.
Absolutely. We're gonna be people are gonna be naked. It's gonna be crazy.
Well, what I loved about that show is that the writers had a great way of like meshing reality with fiction, to where you're making fun of people for things that the public really is making fun at them about.
Right.
Cannon being married to Mariah Carey and people thinking that he was like, her boy toy. Yeah, and you had Nick actually speaking to it. Kevin Hart being like this over the top. It was brilliant. I know, underrated but brilliant. And so many other things that you've done. Yeah.
It wasn't me. I'm only me. I mean, our head writer, our showrunner was a guy named Ralph Farquhar, who has credits from
he does.
Moesha and Married with Children, Stan Layton, who created Def Comedy Jam and Def Poetry Jam, and our staff was incredible. It was filled with guys who, had we been on a different network, for say, would have Emmys all up and down the wall, but
absolutely
how they treat us sometimes.
Yeah, well, you have an NAACP Image Award, so
it's right there.
There we go. We appreciate each other.
Absolutely, yes.
What do you think has been? I think has enabled you to remain relevant through so many years and just in touch with your with your people so much, so you kind of know what the trends are in comedy, because you've been able to do this consistently, for so many years. What is a testament to that? What do you think is that
I'm humble, and I stay around people bigger than me. So it's hard to brag when you're playing golf with Will Smith and Cedric the Entertainer and George Lopez and Barack Obama. Like who am I? And if they're humble, I have to remain humble. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's just not how I was raised. You know what I mean? Like this little bit of success is not worth more than my health, and my friendship, and my relationships to all the. I've been able to work because everybody loves Chris Spencer and respects Chris Spencer. So I just try to make sure I've been the same guy since I was age 0 till I am now at 26.
Yeah. What do you think is because I think, especially with
laughing and saying I was 26.
Our culture, it really, really celebrates comedy in a different way. We feel like certain things we kind of have a code that's among us that we feel like others may not understand or get. Certain things that certain movies that we find funny, others may not find funny.
Right.
How do you stay in touch with, just really knowing what's on trend for African Americans the way you have?
Every writer's room I create or I'm in, I make sure there's young people around.
Nice.
Like, for example, I'm writing a movie right now with a young guy, and in the movie, I had named a girl Lisa.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, I don't know any Lisas. I was like, what? He goes, yeah, there's nobody in my generation named Lisa. And I was like, oh. That kind of stuff, I need somebody like him to tell me.
Yeah.
I need somebody to teach me how to do swipe up on Instagram.
Right.
I have my daughter who looks at me when I'm getting dressed in the morning and she's like, you wearing that?
Right.
I'm like, no, I was just tricking you. I'm finna go change. So you have to stay within the culture. You keep young people around you and they keep you hip.
Right.
I'm very hip.
Well, that's good advice. That's great advice. What young writers are you really excited about right now? There's so much going on. It's like been an explosion of African American, talent and content. Who are you really excited about right now?
I mean, Lena Waithe.
Yeah.
Wow, she's a dynamo. The guy I'm writing this project with, who told me there was no more Lisas, his name is Chad Sanders.
Nice.
He's incredible. There's so many. And what's great about this next generation is they're not waiting for Hollywood. Like they're shooting stuff, doing stuff on their own. And if Hollywood comes, so be it.
Yeah.
They're actually creating and getting on the job training by taking their iPhone and shooting a movie and taking their iPad and shooting the documentary. So they're not waiting.
Yeah, that's great. That's great. I want to ask you, I had a conversation with Roger Bob a few months ago, and we were talking about how things are moving so quickly, and you have all these streaming apps, and you have so many different opportunities to get content out. Do you think that eventually, and I guess this situation that we see right now, we're not able to get together to film productions. Do you think this is going to change the way we do digest content, and that there will be more apps and less television and movies and more alternative ways of digesting content?
There'll definitely be newer versions of what we're doing, but there's nothing like going to the movie theater and getting some popcorn and sitting with your loved ones and watching it on the big screen.
Right.
That will never end. Whether we're in, I'm sitting in a bubble and the person next to me sitting in the bubble and we have on masks and gloves, but I don't think the movie theater will ever die. You know what I mean? I think, there's something about, we only can do so much with this. You know what I mean? I'm not going to be able to do explosions and multi-camera situations. Not yet, at least. I mean, I'm sure they're going to come out with it. There's things you can't do with this technology yet that we're still going to look to our Netflixes and ABCs and Foxes to have that stimulate us.
Right. Do you think there's going to be a difference because with the apps, we have BET Plus, we have Amazon, you have so many things outside of where we were growing up. There was like ABC, NBC, you had the Cosby Show, and now there's so many different to look. And I think sometimes the average, there's different pockets of people that like this show and that show. Do you think that adds to the opportunity, or do you think it kind of hurts it because it splits up the viewer?
It adds, especially for Black people, because we're so creative and they're always looking for stuff, and we always have stuff.
Yeah.
Nobody's ever been asked, yo, if you have anything, I got 3 things. I'll be there Thursday. You know what I mean? So this is great for us because now all this stuff that's been sitting in a pile or in our brains or in our we're at work and we have one email for work and then we got this one email full of creative stuff.
Right.
Get to that pile and serve the world.
Well, last question about this. Any advice? Because there are so many people that are young people that are just chomping at the bit, see all this happening, see so many opportunities, and they're raring to go. Is there any advice that you can give to someone?
Yes. Do not wait. I came up in an era where we had to go into a room, pitch, although this still happens, and then hopefully they like your pitch. Now with technology, like a CEEK, you can get a channel on CEEK and you create it. One of my good friends, who owns the Laugh Factory, once told me, Hollywood isn't bright. You have to actually chew the food and put it in their mouth.
Wow.
And that's what all this technology is allowing us to do. You're being able to create and show it. You know, you have a sizzle reel or a pilot already done with this technology that's out here. And then from there, they can go, instead of me going, this guy goes into this house and a bomb goes off. I could go, watch this. You're going to see this dude go in this house, watch the bomb blow up. You know what I mean? So it's just a different world, and we have to take advantage of it, young people.
Do not wait. Do not wait. You heard it first from Chris Spencer. Any last minutes of encouragement for people to go download CEEK? Go to CEEK.com right now.
CEEK.com. See what we're doing. We launched May 1st. Go check out what my wife and I are doing right now on Instagram Live. We have a show called Date Night. And the first week we interviewed Boris and Nicole Kojo. And then 2 weeks ago, we did Dondre and Sally Whitfield. And last night we did David Arnold and Julie Arnold, who has an incredible special. David Arnold has a special called Fat Ballerina on Netflix. And we're going to continue to create. Right now that Hollywood is closed, all you young people, this is the time to go create. You find these platforms, Facebook Live, Instagram Live, Zoom, Blue Jean, StreamYard, whatever, and figure out what is it you've been always wanting to do. Now is the opportunity to do it.
Now is the time to do it. Well, thank you so much, Chris Spencer.
Absolutely. I had a great Chris with Jordan. And if anybody wants to find me, I'm on Instagram at The Real Chris Spencer. The Real Chris Spencer. When does date night air? Wednesday at 6 p.m.
Wednesday at 6 p.m. Date night.
Pacific Coast time. Yeah.
Love it. All right. Thank you so much, Chris Spencer.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. And thank you guys for tuning in. This has been, of course, Reality Check. You heard it first from Chris Spencer. Do not wait. Do not wait. Go now. Hopefully that gave you guys some encouragement and motivation. I'm going to be right back with another reality check. It's back-to-back reality checks today. Tune in at 3 o'clock for an interview with actor Tobias Trivian about what he's doing during this time of social distancing and how he's being able to help out some people in his neighborhood of Newark, New Jersey. You don't want to miss it. Tune back in right here, 3 o'clock. I'll see you then. Bye-bye.